What's up, future millionaires? It's your boy MTI. Now, after the Drip AMA this past Wednesday, Forex Shark revealed to us two things plus some alpha regarding the upcoming utility for Drip in the short term. Now, prior to the AMA, we saw the price go down around $1.30 to $1.40, and we started to see some big buys come in. And as that momentum continued going into the AMA, we saw the price of Drip go around $2.10. Now it has pulled back a little bit, and if we briefly look at the price currently at the time of this video, it is $1.87. Now of course this price could be higher or lower at the time when you see this video. Now as you look at my faucet here, you can see I got 4,486 Drip, and as I said in my previous videos, my strategy is still the same. I'm compounding until I get to that max payout, and then we will start to do different things from that point. Now as we get into the actual two things that Forex talked about, plus the alpha he revealed as well. Now, the first thing is he said we can expect to see the new fiat on ramp and off ramp. Now, I'm excited about the off ramp as well. Now, the fiat on ramp, I said in previous videos, I think is great, but I also think it's going to be as good as additional utility. Now, the off ramp part, I really didn't talk too much about that because I really didn't know a ton about that. I didn't know he was going to do an off ramp as well. Now, why is the off ramp important? Now, when it comes to the fiat on ramp and off ramp, if you don't know how that works, let's briefly touch on it. So the on ramp part, it allows you to purchase the assets in the ecosystem, Drip, pigs, and dogs using, a debit card or a credit card, and you're able to purchase that fiat to crypto, and now you can actually own those crypto assets without having to use crypto to crypto to purchase those assets. So one, for those people that's not too savvy with, DeFi or using all the additional technology, it cuts out those additional steps for people to get a hold to assets by just using their normal debit or credit card. Now, the off-ramp part pretty much works the reverse, right? People can now sell those assets, Drip, pigs, and dogs, instead of selling it into a crypto or a stable coin. They can literally sell that right back into fiat. So now they can have that back into their bank account or wherever they need it, right? Or whatever the fiat on ramp and off ramp allows. So I do think that's a big deal, and I'm actually more excited about the off ramp compared to the on ramp, right? Because now it allows us to cut those steps out when we're wanting to take profits or do other things of that nature. And so the fiat on ramp and off ramp, he mentioned it takes about 3 weeks for that to be fully implemented. He did say he want to have this, done by the end of the year. And he did say as well, he was very careful. He didn't say it's going to be completely live by the end of the year, but he said he want to have it ready to go by the end of the year. So once it's done, he's going to make like maybe a week or two promo, basically, pumping it up to let people know that it's out and that it's coming, and then it will be live. So in my opinion, I'm expecting to see the new fiat on ramp and off ramp probably mid-January, towards the end of January, when we will see that. He also mentioned the second thing, which is not actually really a utility, but it does help the overall ecosystem, especially for Drip, which is the new Drip UI. Now, if you haven't seen the new Drip UI, or if you kind of forgot what it looks like, here's the new Drip faucet on what it's going to look like. As you can see, a lot more cleaner look, a lot more professional look. I do like the watery look here though, but as you can see, this still has that, DeFi look to it. But as you look here, this is how the new Drip faucet is going to look unless they made some additional changes. And then here's the swap page. That's how the swap page will look. And so you can see it definitely looks pretty clean. You got your swap history down here and all of that good stuff. So again, I'm excited to see the new Drip faucet UI, which is going to go with the fiat on ramp and off ramp. He wants to have both of those launched at the same time, is what he said in the Drip AMA this past Wednesday. Now, when it comes to the alpha that Forex released, and don't worry, I'm going to do a quick recap before the end of this video to touch on the two things plus this alpha. But what he mentioned was, he said they can do it and they're thinking about doing it as well. He's also going to have a direct dev team that's going to be focused on Drip itself. So once that gets up and rolling, hopefully we can start to see more utility coming out more frequently with more updates. But prior to the alpha, what Forex said was he's thinking about adding a way where what you can do is